show. We spied Tony Cabaret, and there was nowhere we could go and hide. So we laughed at his tuxedo, we smirked at his toupee, foot tapping, finger snapping Tony Cabaret. But as the music started to flow, we found $1 million in a 5 and 10 cent show. My broken heart, discovered by chance, an old song can weave a new romance. And that night, as the music played, we fell in love all over again to that 2-bit serenade. A one-hit wonder, sure that's what he was. Dusty theaters and musty applause. And I'm really sad to know he passed away. But thank you, Tony Cabaret, 'cause I am here to tell you, new memories still are made with just the verse and chorus of your long-forgotten 2-bit serenade. As Moxie's in for the plugging, I'd like to do a plug, and I'd like to thank TimeGate for this. This is my CD. I've been singing and doing this since I was about 18 years old, and I never did a CD. And 2 years ago, we were here, and I did 3 songs, and Colin Baker said, "Where's the CD?" And I said, "I have a CD." He said, "Well, you bloody well ought to make one." So, thanks to Colin Baker, I've made a CD. And I have some with me, so if you'd like to just contribute a little bit of money to the production of this CD, thanks Colin Baker, I'd be happy to pass it on to you. So, the thing about this is that whenever you do one of these gigs, there's always a catch. And this time the catch was Mr. Alan Seiler. He said, you can do 2 songs, assuming that we can use me in the background here to back him. So, Corton, are you there? With his electric guitar, show off, and his Star Trek outfit. I like that. I mean, you know. Oh my God, she's coming over. Can I pinch your bum like last year?
I did not.
Yeah, go on.
You're just at the right height. Now, clear this up for me, darling. I'm up here. Now, down just a little bit. Down. Up, down, right in the middle.
Since a woman said that to me.
So, clear this up for me, darling. Is it Louis, Louis, Louise, or Louise?
It's America. It's Louis. Oh, you mean Louis? No, it's Louis. L-O-U-I-S. You mean Louis? No, it's Louis. You mean L-O-U-I-E? No, it's Louis. Oh, that's the answer. I haven't the faintest idea in America.
So just call anytime.
He comes up in his Star Trek outfit. I thought you had yours on today. And I'm here dressed as a tablecloth.
The future.
Sorry. I'm here dressed as a tablecloth. So, talk about...
I think it's a costume from The Wizard of Oz, but I'm not sure.
He thinks I'm a friend of Dorothy. My dear, he is Dorothy. Yeah, so the deal was that I play backing for these guys, and they're going to take me way out of my comfort zone with David Bowie. Oh, that's right, so do I. Do you want to stand on that side? We like symmetry. I'm right in the middle. Okay. That's symmetry is like...
You say we like or lack?
Those things are true.
They might all be true.
Go for it.
I can. I'll start.
Okay, all right.
We threw this together this afternoon, just so you know.
Go. All right.
A7.
We passed upon the stairs, talked of when and when. He said I was his friend. Came as some surprise. It came as a surprise. I looked into his eyes. He thought he died that day, a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. He never lost control. We're face to face with a man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand. Made my way back home. We left to home and land. Made it all the way. I gazed and gazed, lay still. And all the millions there, we thought they died that day, a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. We're face to face with the man who sold the world. Thank you, thank you. So we lost some really great artists this year, and that's one reason we wanted to get together and do a little something to pay tribute to, breaking boundaries like Star Trek and Doctor Who, and we have people like David Bowie who changed our lives in many different ways. So that's what we're here to do, is to honor and have a little fun.
Now this next song, you all know. So you have to sing along, and you have to sing.
All right. I shouldn't be able to hear myself.
Oh, well, no. No, it's okay. No one wants to hear me sing.
No, he sounds really good. He does. All right. Around the coast, Major Tom. Around we throw to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Yeah. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown.
Yeah, so at that point, he said, what about Prince? And I said, you know, I once saw Prince. He was at an awards ceremony in England, and the program I was working with, which was a horrible show called Noel Edmonds' House Party, I was on the writing team and we were nominated. And the star guest was Prince, who was getting a special award. And they'd flown him in at enormous expense. And when he showed up, across the crowd, which was bigger than this, there were 4 bodyguards and hair. And all the way up, and everybody was straining to see him, and they couldn't. And he came up on the stage, and they said, here's your award. And he said, thank you. And he left. And I thought, I wonder how many little old ladies' license fees that cost. So, Moxie?
Yes.
Princess?
Oh, of course. I'll join in.
Everybody, thank you, Louis Robinson.
Thank you. There's a hole in here somewhere. Oh, there it is.
That's right. That's the Star Trek method. Find the hole.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what the polarity is on this. Do you think I need to reverse it?
Yes, sir. That's the polarity.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
In the tradition of throwing things together last minute, we practiced for what? Hours, days, was it?
I mean, it's hard to calculate.
Seconds even?
Seconds were involved.
Seconds. Ladies and gentlemen,
Come over here. That seems to have
Okay.
some feedback.
oh, the lighting is much better here. Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. Okay, all the notes are in this thing somewhere. Let's see. I'm going to need an A for this, right? And I'm going to need a D, right? And I'm going to need an E. And that's all we need, isn't it?
Yeah. For a happy family.
Okay, let's try this. All right, you're gonna do a little opener for us, right? Oh, let me start over there. A's the first one. That's the first one I learned because it's A. Can you hear me? You don't have to be. How does it start? You don't have to be.
6 feet tall.
No, that's not it. You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk until dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. Just leave it all up to me. I'll show you what it's all about. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. No particular sign I'm not compatible with. Just want your extra time and your kiss. I think my breast has turned my ukulele down. That's why they have this cutout here, you know, 'cause it's if you remember, if you've seen me before, I never strapped my ukulele before because the Hawaiians highly frown on strapping a ukulele. Did you know that? I had to say screw the Hawaiians because my breaths are in the way. Should we continue this? I forgot. I thought you were singing a song.
You're in charge. I don't have any tips, so.
You don't have to be. What's next? You don't need experience. No. What is it? Can you look at my notes right over there? The second verse. What it has this time?
You don't have to be dirty, baby.
You don't have to be dirty, baby, if you want to impress me. Are you ready? You don't have to be dirty, baby. Oh, A. It's an A in the beginning. You don't have to be dirty, baby, if you want to impress me. Can't be too flirty, mama. I know how to undress me. Don't. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. No particular sign that we're compatible with. Just want your extra time and your. Oh, I feel like I'm in Milan, don't you? Kiss. One more. This is the guitar solo. I'm going to take this off and throw it out and see what catches it. Women, not girls, rule my world, said they rule my world. At your age, mama, not your shoe size, baby, we can do the twirl. 12. You don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude, but it helps. Just leave it all up to me. My love will be your food. Did you hear about the buffet? There was a buffet. $16.99 in the restaurant earlier. $16.99 restaurant. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. No particular sign I'm more compatible with. Just want your extra time and your. Did you know the Monkees have a new album just came out? Did you know that? I'm not kidding you. The Monkees just have an album that just came out. Kiss. How was that?
Delightful.
I'm kind of like the face of Bo. I don't play with nobody. Nobody. Face of Bo. But yeah, you know, I was telling you some Game of Thrones jokes earlier. You're not here to hear Game of Thrones jokes, right? This is a Doctor Who convention, so I should tell you a Star Trek joke.
Okay. Just pile up all of the stuff in it. Okay.
How many Temerians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many
Temerians, you know Temerians. Any Star Trek fans out there? Shaka, when the walls. And then night came. Simba, weeping in the darkness. Darmok, with a twist of his wrist, he brings forth the sunshine. If you don't get that one, ask someone who knows Star Trek. And they'll tell you it's not fun. Are you ready for our last, well, I say last performance. We've got our last performance, and then I'm going to be lucky enough to perform with Terry. Terry, can you come up? Are you ready? Terry Malloy's going to perform for us tonight. You know, it's so interesting that he's here because it reminds me, I used to date this young lab assistant, a very optimistic young man. He said I was his muse to change the world. Yeah, it was on this planet called Skaro, and I wonder whatever happened to it. They say I broke his heart, but I don't know what became of it. Are you ready, my dear?
Yep.
Put your hands together. I want to hear some noise from you.
Moxie, you're so tall, you're so like, you know, up there, whoa, you know, absolutely. Thank you. This is all kind of a surprise to me. Well, it's not a surprise, actually. Alan said to me, you know, I hear there's a rumour that you kind of play ukulele a bit. And I said, I don't know where you got that rumour from. I can tune it, and that's about it. Yeah, a few years ago, my mother used to play ukulele. Way back. She was on the halls, and she tried to teach me, and I was hopeless at it, absolutely useless. But a few years ago, I met up with, I don't know if anybody knows Miss Nerd Style, Kat Smith. She's a ukulele player, and there's a lot of conventions, Doctor Who ones. And I was telling her about a banjolele I had at home. She said, well, you're going to bring it. My mother's banjolele. You're going to bring it, I said, yeah, okay. So I got it out, and it was falling to bits. So I thought, oh, can't disappoint. So I got another one and brought it along, and I tried to learn a few chords, you know. And it was all right. I mean, we started to jam a bit, and before we knew where we were, Sylvester was playing spoons on our heads and various parts of our anatomy. So it kind of worked out, you know. So I've started to learn it. I'm still very much a beginner. I'm looking to Moxie for sort of some real, you know, dynamic insight into what we're going to do. I spent 2 hours this afternoon writing a song and trying to put it together. So, but I'm going to play that with Moxie, and Moxie's going to try to play along with it in a moment. But I'm going to sing, first of all,